What's going on, guys? Stein back with another video. In this video I'm going to talk about how to improve your work ethic. So the very first thing I would recommend is working out. By the way, keep in mind this is just my personal what has worked for me in improving my work ethic. I would say that these things have drastically improved how I work on a day-to-day basis and how I improve my work ethic. So number one is to work out. This could be either weight training or this can be doing your cardio. Either one works. If you don't know how to do it, there are plenty of information available online, books, courses, videos that show you how to work out. I would go, and if you're doing weight training and cardio, I would go anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes. And if you do this consistently, you'll notice that your drive increases. After you have worked out, you'll want to do something else. So even if you don't feel like working out, because most of us don't actually feel like working out, once you do it, you'll feel like doing something else. And then that is basically, it's just task completion. Once you do something, you're going to do it again. So weight training or cardio, if you don't know how to do it, look it up. Number two, drink a lot of water. So I have a gallon jug, and I drink probably at least 2 gallons a day. And a lot of people say that's a lot, but it drastically improves my work ethic so I can train longer, train harder. The gallon just like basically makes it so I can work out 10 times harder, and I just chug it. Like it's almost like it's like a drug to me, but obviously it's a legal drug. But anyways, it's just, I don't know what it is about it. I want to get every advantage possible, and I know water is definitely one of them. People say, I do have 2 other bathrooms. The benefits far outweigh the disadvantages. That's the only disadvantage of drinking a lot of water, is you have to pee a lot. But the benefits far outweigh the negatives of drinking water. So yeah, just drink, I would say, a gallon or 2 a day. Brandon Carter recommends 2 gallons, so that's what I shoot for every single day. Number 3, eat right. So this one, obviously everyone knows the answer to this, but what I notice is when I do eat the right foods, I always feel good. Like very rarely do I ever feel bad because I always eat the right foods. And it's basically just a choice. A lot of people don't eat the right foods, and they feel like crap the whole day. So it's really just a choice of, do you really want it that bad, or do you want to eat the food because it tastes good? So basically I just eat the food because it's going to give me energy. I eat it for nourishment. I don't eat it for pleasure. So if you eat right and you eat for nourishment, if you eat for the foods that's going to give you energy, the foods that's going to give you nourishment, that's going to make you better, then you're going to see improvements in your work ethic and your drive and your testosterone. So that is definitely increased. I would say I'm just different from everyone else. I just don't eat for pleasure. Like it's just not something I'm interested in eating for pleasure. I don't find satisfaction in food. I just find satisfaction in getting above, getting better, getting to that next level. That's all I really see out of life, is getting to that next level and getting better every day. So if I just eat for pleasure, then what's the point, is really how I see it. I just want to get better. So if you eat right, you're going to get better and you're going to improve your work ethic. So next is sleep. I've mentioned this before, 8 hours is what I shoot for every day, and once I do this, I can work out way harder and I have way more energy. So a lot of people say if you sleep, then it takes away from other things. Like if you only sleep 6 hours, then you get however many hours more than if someone who sleeps 8 hours. But like I said before, I have way more work ethic sleeping 8 hours. I can do way more. So even though it may take up a third of my day, if there's 24 hours in a day, it takes up a third of your day, the benefits far outweigh because I'm able to do way more. Like I think Kobe Bryant only got like 4 hours. That's just an insane, he's just like a different breed. If you can do that, yes, but now that is just at a whole different level. He got like 4 hours of sleep. some people, I don't know how they do it, but yeah, 8 hours for me works. I've literally read anywhere from 6 to 10, so it can go anywhere as low as 6 and anywhere as much as 10. 10's pushing it though. I'd go 6 to 8 if reasonably, but 8 works for me, and figure out what works for you. So with listing all of those things, consistency is the number one thing that's going to make you improve the most. Listing out all these things on work ethic, consistency is going to make you grow the most. So you do this over time. You can't just do it once or twice, but over time you will see improvement. That's what I've noticed, doing these things over and over and over again. I've seen drastic consistency results of me improve my work ethic and just getting more done. Just task completion. Like I said before, what's next? Have a to-do list, operate from a list. So cross things off as you get them done. I prefer paper. You can do it on your phone too, but I prefer old school paper. And the last thing I'll mention would be momentum. So like consistency, once you do something, it's going to be easier. So that's really all life is. I think I watched a Joe Rogan video saying like how momentum is basically, once you do something, life is all about momentum. It really is. Like, energy cannot be created or destroyed. So if you do something once, it will be easier to do it the next time. If you do, this is how you do anything. If you want to do something, you do it. And it sounds easier said than done, but there's really no other way to get around it but then just to do it. So once you do it, you'll do it again, and then you'll do it again, and then you'll want to do more, and then that's really it. It's just momentum carrying over, momentum, get more done, and then if you ever start catching yourself lazy, you gotta snap out of it or whatever. Start catching yourself doing something that's that's not right. You have to immediately use that as fuel to get back to what you need to do, because everyone knows what they need to do, but not everyone does it. So whenever you catch yourself, like, I shouldn't be doing this right now, boom, snap out of it and get on to what you should be doing. So those are things that works for me on how to improve my work ethic. Hope these work for you. You can use some of these, steal them, and incorporate them into your life.